Good afternoon. 59 constituencies spread across 16 districts in Uttar Pradesh are voting in the third phase of polling today. It's seen to be make or break for the Samajwadi Party. If they want to form a government, they have to win big in this phase. The Congress-ruled Punjab is also voting today. In Punjab, which has seen a high-voltage political drama recently, the last leg of campaigning in the state saw a shift in agenda leading towards religious identity and separatism as some of the key issues which were raised. In the 2017 Punjab Assembly polls, the Congress had ended the Shiromani Akali Dal BJP combined 10-year regime by bagging 77 seats. The Aam Aadmi Party had managed to win 20. The Shiromani Akali Dal BJP had won 18. 2 seats went to the Lok Insaf Party. As the Congress tries to hold on to Punjab, a multi-corner contest sees the BJP contesting without its long-time ally, the Akali Dal. Captain Amrinder Singh, who was unceremoniously removed as Chief Minister last year, has also floated his own party, the Punjab Lok Congress, and has joined hands with the BJP. The Aam Aadmi Party is the other main challenger. Prominent faces in Punjab are Chief Minister Charanjit Singh Channi from the Chamkaur Sahib seat, Punjab Congress Chief Navjot Singh Sidhu against the Shiromani Akali Dal's Bikram Singh Majitiya from Amritsar East, Captain Amrinder Singh, the former Chief Minister from Patiala, versus Sukhbir Badal from the Jalalabad Assembly constituency. Prakash Singh Badal is at the Lambi seat, and G.K. Majitha from the Majitha seat, and Harsimrat Kaur Badal from the Bhatinda seat. Meanwhile, the Bollywood star Sonu Sood, whose sister is contesting for the Congress in these Punjab elections, was stopped from visiting poll booths in Moga. There was a complaint against him for influencing voters. Sonu Sood's car was seized after a complaint from the Akali Dal. My colleague Ghazali joins us for the very latest. Firstly, the larger picture, Ghazali, are we seeing strong numbers in terms of people coming out to vote today?
See, in the first hour, it was very slow. It was just around near 5% in the first hour between 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. But now it is slowly picking up. The voting percentage till 1 p.m. has touched at around 34%. So in many districts, if district-wise voting percentage can be gauged, then the numbers are certainly increasing, and it is hopeful that now between 3 to 5, numbers will certainly increase as per the officials of Election Commission, and also the local leaders are also suggesting that this is the time when Punjabis come out and vote between 2 to 5 p.m. So numbers are expected to increase in the voter turnout is expected to increase in these hours. Now, as far as the bigger picture is concerned, this is for the first time that it is a multi-corner contest in Punjab, though in the previous polls Aam Aadmi Party was also there. But for the last 30 years, it has always been Congress versus Akali BJP combined. But there have been so many realignments, the political realignments. Akali Dal is splitting from BJP and allying with BSP. BJP going all alone, but with alliance with Amrinder's PLC, Punjab Lok Congress, while Congress is going all alone over the image of Charanjit Singh Channi, the CM face. Now, as far as Congress is concerned, the stakes are high because the entire affairs after Amrinder Singh was sacked in Punjab and he was replaced by Charanjit Singh Channi, this entire decision was overviewed by the Gandhi brothers, the Gandhi siblings, Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi were overlooking everything what was happening in Punjab. And Congress is fighting on two fronts, the anti-incumbency of 4.5 years when Amrinder Singh was Chief Minister and 111 days when Charanjit Singh Channi became the Chief Minister, ruled Punjab. So that is one thing which Congress and many Congress leaders or MLAs who were not even involved in the government, who were not part of any cabinet, they are facing the heat of anti-incumbency in multiple seats. Beyond that, as far as Aam Aadmi Party is concerned, they never had a full-fledged state government under their rule, so they are eyeing this Arvind Kejriwal and Aam Aadmi Party is eyeing this ambition of ruling Punjab. This will be, if they come to power, this would be the first state to come under their rule, a full-fledged state with a state police and all under them. As far as Akali Dal is concerned, the stakes are high for them as well because they had the worst defeat in 2017 when they were reduced to just 15 seats. Prakash Singh has this year he has been forced to fight polls because he knows that he is the CM face of the party. So it is the test of his leadership skills as well, because Akali Dal just last year sort of celebrated 101 years of its existence, and they're trying to regain that lost ground in Punjab since they claim to be the party of Panth, which raises Punjab, Punjabis and Punjabiyat issues. So all the stakes are high for all the parties, but we should keep an eye on BJP as well, because Prime Minister Narendra Modi had campaigned here
He had been meeting all the prominent Sikh leaders, notable faces. Sikh faces have been inducted in the party. Months into the polls, there were many faces from other rival parties who have joined BJP, and BJP is fighting on many seats this time, which they have not done in any of the previous polls in Punjab. So the party insiders say that they're expecting the consolidation of votes of one particular community, which can dent the prospects of Congress as well as Aam Aadmi Party.
All right. Thanks, Ghazali, very much for sharing those details with us. Thanks very much indeed. Well, in Uttar Pradesh, let's get a couple of reactions first before we focus on Uttar Pradesh on what's been happening in Punjab.
We are sweeping Patiala. Where is the mushkil?
कैप्टन साहब नवजोत सिंह सिद्धू ने वोट डाला और ये कहा कि बदलाव के लिए वोट डाला है।
किसके लिए बदलाव? वो तो बदलाव कितने सालों से कर रहा है, पता नहीं क्या बदलाव की बात करता है। कोई सिद्धू प्रोग्राम लगाना चाहता है, पता नहीं क्या प्रोग्राम है उसका। इलेक्शन हैव गॉन वेरी वेल एंड आई थिंक हम जीतेंगे। और क्या है,
एक तरफ वो माफिया है प्रकाश सिंह बादल के परिवार का और कैप्टन अमरिंदर सिंह के परिवार का, जिन्होंने पंजाब की कॉस्ट पे निजी स्वार्थों से बंधे होकर अपने बिजनेस चलाए। दूसरी तरफ उस सिस्टम को बदलने की चाह वाले, पंजाब को इश्क करने वाले हैं। तो मुझे लगता है कि इस लड़ाई में बहुत सोच समझकर वोट डालना चाहिए, क्योंकि ये इलेक्शन अगले इलेक्शन के लिए नहीं है, ये इलेक्शन अगली पीढ़ी के लिए है।
यही अपील करूंगा, विनती करूंगा कि जो वोटर कार्ड है, भगत सिंह, राजगुरु, सुखदेव जी, उनके जैसे हजारों योद्धाओं ने अपनी जान की कुर्बानी देकर हमें ये वोटर कार्ड लेके दिया है। इसको किसी लालच में या किसी दबाव में आकर किसी को पकड़ाना नहीं है। अपनी मर्जी से वोट करो, जिसको मर्जी वोट करो।
हमारा ये है, ये भी बड़ी खुशी की गल है कि हम 3 पीढ़ियों से एक जगह खड़े हैं। आज पंजाब में कितनी मिसालें हैं कि एकदम किसी को टिकट न मिली, जब वजीर न बना फौरन दूसरी पार्टी में चला जाता है। जैसे अमरिंदर सिंह था, पहले वो कांग्रेस का चीफ मिनिस्टर, बदल के हम 3 पीढ़ी की 5 पीढ़ियों से अकाली दल के साथ रहे हैं। कितनी मुश्किलातें हुई, कितनी कोई लड़ाइयाँ लड़नी पड़ी, हमारे ऊपर कोई ऐसा असर नहीं हुआ।
In Uttar Pradesh, all eyes are on the Kadhal seat in the Yadav family stronghold of Mainpuri, from where the Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav is contesting his first state elections. The BJP has fielded the Union Minister SP Singh Baghel against him. The Samajwadi Party has lost this seat just once since its inception in 1992. In the 2017 Assembly elections, the BJP got 49 of these 59 seats, while the Samajwadi Party won 9. The Congress won 1 seat and the Bahujan Samaj Party lost all seats. The seats voting today are located in the west, in the centre and in the southern parts of Uttar Pradesh. After phase 3, nearly half of Uttar Pradesh's 403 Assembly seats will have voted. 172 seats will finish polling after this phase.